Ahoy, Omnes. Today we're going to learn about another type of subjunctive clause called result clauses. All right, so first I wanted to give you guys an overview of all of the subjunctive clauses that we've learned. We've learned the purpose clause that expresses the purpose of the main action and begins with ut or ne followed by a subjunctive verb. We've learned indirect commands that look a lot like purpose clauses, but they begin with a verb of speaking, and they also have ut or ne in the middle. They express a command. And most recently, we've learned indirect questions. They begin with a question word, and it's a question reported or mentioned. Today, we're going to learn about result clauses, which are another type of subjunctive clause. Can you guess what kind of action they express? Before we start, I wanted to do a quick review of the subjunctive clauses that we've already learned. We've learned purpose clauses. The purpose clause itself begins with ut or ne in the middle after the main clause and expresses the purpose of the main action. We've learned indirect commands, which look very similar to purpose clauses, but they begin with a verb of speaking, an STKP verb. They've got ut or ne in the middle, and they express a command. And we've learned indirect questions. Indirect questions have a question word in the middle of the sentence, and it expresses a question that is reported or mentioned. And then eventually we're also going to learn cum clauses, but we're not there yet. All right, new information. A result clause is very similar to a purpose clause in that it has ut, and then instead of ne in the middle, it has ut non for the negative. But as opposed to a purpose clause, before the result clause, it's signaled by one of these signaling words: tom, tantus, tot, adeo, ita, or seek. And a result clause expresses the result of the previous action. So, as I just told you, the result clause expresses the result of the main action. It begins usually with ut or ut non, but every once in a while you might see an a. And that's going to be in the middle of the clause. And here's my example. Tanta erat multitudo ut totam orbem compleret. My signaling word here is tanta, meaning so great. And it translates as so great or so large was the crowd, ut, that, compleret, it filled the totam urbem, the whole city. One easy way to remember result clauses is that Yo Mama jokes contain result clauses. Yo Mama's so fat that, I don't know, her belt could surround the whole world. But with result clause, you're almost always going to see the signaling words. I call these the so words because they all can be translated with the word so. So repeat after me. Tom, tantus, tot, adeo, ita, seek. Tom, tantus, tot, adeo, ita, seek. Tom, tantus, tot, adeo, ita, seek. One more time, quickly. Tom, tantus, tot, adeo, ita, seek. These are the words that you need to look out for to help you recognize result clauses. All right, result versus purpose clauses. How do you tell them apart? So, Here's an example of a result clause. Livia suum filium esse imperatorem adeo volebat, ut maritum suum occideret. So you can see I've got my signaling word adeo from Tom tantus tot adeo ita sic. I've got ut in the middle, and then I've got my subjunctive verb in the perfect tense. So let's see, quid significat, how does that translate? Here we go. Livia volebat, wanted, suum filium, her son, esse, to be emperor, adeo, so much that, occideret, she killed maritum suum, her own husband. So her action, so this was the result. The result clause shows the result of her wanting her son to be emperor. So she wanted it so much that as a result, she killed her own husband. And let's look at a purpose clause for contrast. There we go, similar sentence. Livia maritum suum occidit, ut filius suus esset imperator. So here you'll notice there is no Tom tantus tot adeo ita sic in the main clause, but like the result clause, it still has ut in the middle and a subjunctive verb esset coming at the end. So translating, it means Livia killed her own husband, ut so that filius suus esset imperator, her son could be emperor. This right here, so that her son could be emperor, is the result, is the purpose of her killing her husband. So why did she kill her husband? She killed her husband for the purpose of her son being emperor. Whereas the result clause shows the result of her wanting her son to be emperor. All right, so just to review, the result clause, you're going to see our signal word, Tom tantus tot adeo ita sic, expressing a result, and a purpose clause has no signal word, and it's expressing the purpose of the main action. All right, sequence of tenses. So result clauses don't observe the sequence of tenses as strictly as some of our other constructions. So when you're composing, just use whatever tense matches what you want to express. So we know there are 4 different tenses of the subjunctive. We've got present, imperfect, perfect, and plu. Perfect subjunctive used to express time before our main verb. Present subjunctive expressing the same time as our primary tense main verb. And then in secondary sequence, when you have a main verb in the past tense, to express action before that past tense, you're always going to use the pluperfect. And then for simultaneous action, we're going to use the imperfect. All right, let's do some examples together. All right, so for each of these sentences, what is the signaling word and how is the sentence translated? So let's take a look at number 1. What are my signaling words again? Repeat after me. Tom tantus tot adeo ita sic. All right, so in number 1, oh, here we go. Tom, I've got my ut in the middle, and my verb here is interfecissat. So my signaling word is Tom, meaning so. Interfecissat has that isse in the middle, so I know that that's a pluperfect subjunctive. All right, so let's translate. Rex Amulius, King Amulius, erat, was, Tom Scalestus was so wicked, ut, that, ooh, and this is accusative, so I'm just going to skip to the end. That T means he, and it's pluperfect. So he had killed filium fratris, the son of his brother. King Amulius was so wicked that he had killed the son of his brother. And then number 2. What are my signaling words again? Tom tantus tot adeo ita sic. So my signaling word here is adeo. We got ut in the middle, and my subjunctive verb is posimus. Adeo, so greatly or so much. Currimus, we run. Adeo, so much. Ut, that. Odie, today. Non ambulare possimus, we cannot walk. We run so much that today we can't walk. And then finally, number 3. Tom tantus tot adeo ita sic. Oh, there's tot. And then my subjunctive verb here is fugerent. I see that RE in the middle, so I know it's imperfect tense. Dux, the leader, emisit, sent forth, tot milites, so many soldiers, ut, that, hostes fugerent, the enemies were fleeing. Optime. So for your notes, here's what we've got. I even color-coded. You are welcome. All right, guys. So what I'd like you to do on your own is you've got another 3 practice exercises. Please do those on your own. Find your signaling word, Tom tantus tot adeo ita sic, and translate them. All right, omnes, valeatis.